Yo guys, what's up? Today I'm gonna be bringing you the Week 6 battle versus my opponent, the Venice Victinis, also known as Flame Dog or Alexander Tyler. This also will include a team analysis because I didn't have enough time to prepare them separately or to at least record them separately, so I will do them in one video. And also this video will have a little bit of an update video, and that's where I'm gonna start off this video with. So the update video is about a little bit about my life. I'm not going to go too in depth into it, but it's about my past month and why I've been more inactive on YouTube and on Twitter and on my various other social medias. So yeah, if you want to watch that, feel free to stick around for that. But I will also have links in the description down below for the times where my team analysis part of the video will start and for when the battle itself will start. So if you're only here for the battle or for the team analysis, then feel free to just click those in the description down below. However, for the update video, like I said, I have not been too active in the past month on my social medias, on Skype, on YouTube, on Twitter, whatever. And I'm saying that because it's regarding the GPC. I'm not saying that like basically the GPC chat and Skype knows that I have not been there a lot because of my real life situation. I've been really busy working things out. I'm not gonna go too in depth into it, but yeah, my life isn't the best at this point, I guess, and I'm trying to work things out right now. However, that basically has gotten me kind of out of the Pokemon play a bit, and also just out of social media in general. I wasn't really feeling like sharing that to the whole world, of course, because it's my real life. It's not something that I'm usually comfortable speaking about because that's I guess just my nature. I have a private Twitter, but even on there I don't really speak my mind, and even if I do or when I do, I usually regret doing it because yeah, I don't know. I guess it feels like it's a weakness that I'm sharing, and I don't like that. But yeah, I guess I'm doing that right now. It's difficult for me because I don't like doing these. I don't like update videos in general unless they are good news. But I guess this is kind of bad news and good news combined. It's basically bad news because I'm telling you about the real life situation a little bit and why I have not been too active. But the good news is that it's kind of it's improving. It's not been resolved at all, and it will not be resolved for the coming time. Don't know how long that will be, but it won't be resolved for a while. However, it's improving, so there's that. Yeah, we're currently in week 6 of the TPC. You probably have noticed that I didn't upload a week 5 game or a week 4 game of the TPC. My week 5 game was a forfeit. My opponent forfeited against me, so I got a 3-0 victory for that. My opponent was Matt as the header or Connor or coach of the Hellas Volcronus FC. He's a fantastic dude, so links to him will be down in the description below. He's a really funny guy actually. He's like legit. He's one of the coolest guys on Twitter that I know. So if you want to, feel free to check him out right there. The reason why he wasn't able to battle was because of his finals, and I respect that decision. Real life comes first over Pokemon, so I definitely respect that decision. And yeah, so that's the week 5 game, which wasn't uploaded for that reason. The week 4 game wasn't uploaded for a different reason. The week 4 game was roughly 2 or 3 weeks ago. No, 3 or 4 weeks ago, because we had a break week in between there as well. But the week 4 game, I will not upload that video, for one. I have played that game, and spoiler alert, I lost that game. If you want to watch the replay, then feel free to go to Pokemon Showdown, the replay section of the Pokemon Showdown, and click my alt that I always use, my team name, and see the battle right there. However, the reason why I'm not gonna upload that game is because that game was awful. It really was terrible. I compare it basically to any other like low ladder OU game maybe. Usually, if you like click on a random battle, like if you watch a battle live, and you click on the OU ladder and you click like the 1000 guy versus another 1000 guy, you usually make fun of both of the players. Both of them play bad, the quality of the plays are awful, and that's basically what describes the match of me versus Weimar, or WMAR. I don't really know how to pronounce that name, but yeah, he's the coach of the Miami Infinapes. But yeah, I'm really disappointed in myself for that game. But like I said, my life has basically been turned upside down. Basically, in the past month, it's not like it's just done that in an instant. It has been going on for quite a while in my life, without going into the specifics. But yeah, like I should give you a little bit of a background thing, not about my life, but about the timing that was in the week 4 game. In the previous week to that, we had at least the previous weekend to that, we had the March Madness tournament. The March Madness tournament was a tournament set up by the token minorities. I joined the tournament. By the way, side note, I haven't uploaded those games, but if you want to, then feel free to let me know in the comments down below. I might consider doing them. I don't know really yet, but if you want to, then I will consider it. If you don't, then I won't upload them. However, the March Madness tournament was something that I committed to a while before my real life situation turned upside down. So obviously I wanted to stay committed to that. I didn't want to drop out last minute, so I stayed around for that. However, that meant that my Saturday night, well, it was until I think like 5:15 a.m. in the morning is where the tournament finally ended. So yeah, I kind of had a messed up sleep schedule from there. But the battle versus Weimar was supposed to be played in 2 days ahead of that tournament, because I knew the tournament would have messed up my sleep schedule, would have messed up my availability. But my opponent, Weimar, wasn't around those days. The days that I said, my only days that I'm available, he wasn't around, so I was obviously kind of annoyed about that. And the reason why I battled him in a really awkward time zone for me, or a little awkward, awkward timing for me, was because I was worried that we weren't gonna be able to get the game done at all if it wasn't for that specific timing where we were both around. But I had a lack of sleep. I haven't slept in like 2 days. It felt. I think I said it in the day afterwards. I slept for 9 hours in roughly 2 days time. So yeah, kind of a lack of sleep, I guess. I know that for some people this is a normal sleep routine, but for me it isn't. I usually sleep 7 or 8 hours a night easily. So yeah, for 9 hours in 2 days, it's kind of pretty little. So yeah. Don't really know where I left off this, but yeah, I had basically a very awkward timing, and like I said, the recent news that I heard, or the recent situations in my life, made it so that I really wasn't in the best mindset playing this game. I didn't really care about Pokemon. I just wanted to get this game done, and yeah, went on with my life, went on with the more important situations in my life, which I should have prioritized over Pokemon at that time as well. However, I didn't. And I hoped to feel better about after that game. If I won, I would have possibly felt better, and I would have possibly helped out my real life situation a little bit more. But I lost that game because my head wasn't around Pokemon at all. It just was all over the place, but anywhere but with Pokemon. Like I said, it's a low ladder game, and even for a low ladder game, those low ladder players on the Pokemon Showdown server would have probably laughed at the game that they were seeing. If they were watching, of course. But yeah, that's the reason why I'm not going to upload that. Weimar, hopefully you're not offended by this, because obviously you know that I called you, basically, at least I called the battle like a really scribbish battle. But I know that if I would have commentated the battle, then I would have probably been a lot more hostile towards you, a lot more offensive. Because I would still be salty about that game. Even if I watch it back right now, I still would be salty about that game. And I don't want to do that. So to hopefully help myself and I help you out in here, then I shouldn't upload that video. However, I will state my mind that I am not happy about the way that the battle went, and I don't think that you played amazingly. I don't think that I played amazingly. I don't think your prep was that great. Honestly, your prep was pretty bad in my opinion. However, yeah, it happened and it worked out for you, so I really can't knock it in the end. but yeah, I think yeah, a lot of situations, and it's like there are a lot of different excuses probably as to why that match wasn't won by me. I think I overestimated my opponent. Obviously, the timing, anything, like all things together, meant that the game was awful and I lost. I lost the game 4-0, and that meant that my yeah playoff options, my playoff spots that were open, are jeopardized. There are still a decent chance for me of getting in. However, the chances are decently low compared to what it was before my loss, of course. So yeah, I think that's really all I wanted to say. The reason why I wasn't available, or at least not as available as I used to be on the social medias, GPC chat knows because I have not been around too much in there either. And whenever I am around, I'm just there saying that I'm not going to be around for the day. Um, so yeah, that's basically it. Like I said, I don't want to go too in depth into it. Even if you ask about it, I'm not gonna say anything about it probably because I'm not comfortable with it. So please respect that. Hopefully you do. Um, and yeah, from now on, I will try to upload every game that I'm playing because, like I said, as of now, the situation is improving. I am gonna try to enjoy Pokemon again because I haven't in the past month. I'm really gonna try to enjoy Pokemon because I love the GPC and I obviously want to stay in the GPC because I founded the GPC, but at this point the GPC isn't mine; it's all of ours, and I want to be a part of the GPC for a long time. And as a title defender, I still want to try and remain that role. I have a kind of a status, I guess, as a two-time champion and as a decent opponent to many players in the GPC. So I want to keep that title a little bit um, like I want it to mean something, and I don't want me to just become awful at the game because I don't like it anymore. If I ever really gonna dislike Pokemon, and I will let you know, I will stop playing these games. However, right now it's probably just like a temporary dip. So I think that's about it for now, and I'm gonna see you in a little bit whenever I will start my team analysis, and after that the battle I mean versus my week 6 opponent, the Venice Vigilantes. So be right back.